Hey all, I'm glad you decided to click the thumbnail and check out this preview. Today I'm here to talk about the 3-0 Buffalo Bills heading south to play the 1-2 Baltimore Ravens. These two teams are on top of the list for most people when it comes to winning their respective divisions. Not mine, but most. Now I can sit here and break down the run games and the defenses, Lamar versus Allen, the coaching, and the X factors. I've done it before. I'll probably do it again, just not today. Today I'm going to go with my heart, I'm going to go with my gut. The Ravens have been struggling with identity issues. They don't know what they want to be, a run team, a pass team. They want to be a defensive powerhouse that they have always been. But this year, they certainly aren't that. Whether that's because of players and coaching changes or they just haven't been able to put it together, this year they just aren't the same. They went out and they signed King Henry in the offseason, but haven't had enough faith in him to utilize him as they should. That is until last week when they played the Cowboys, where he put up 151 yards and 25 carries. It's about time. Defensively, they're shoddy, allowing too many points, making Lamar have to go away from the run game that led the NFL last season, just to stay in games down the stretch. The Bills, on the other hand, have revamped the receiver corps and cleared space for last year's surprise running back James Cook, who came into his own and showed everybody that he's a premier back in the NFL. The Bills' defense has quietly been holding teams to 16 points per game, and that's more than enough as they're also the top scoring offense with 37 points per game. Notice, I never even tried to take on the debate about which quarterback is better, as they're two different type of players. It's like trying to compare apples to oranges. You have Allen, who has scaled himself back to become more of a game manager since the second half of last season, and that has him even more of a dangerous quarterback, while Lamar thinks he's out there playing alone and trusts only himself while he puts on a cape every week and tries to single-handedly win the game. But without question, both are among the tops in the NFL. So let's break this down a little bit further. Baltimore is 1-2, but they're only a few plays from being 3-0. They barely lost to the Chiefs, only by an inch. They got beat by the Raiders, a game that they should have won, and they beat the Cowboys in Dallas. But they also led the Cowboys the whole way and almost gave it back to Dak in the end. That scares me. But at the end of the day, the Ravens are still one of the best teams in the NFL. The Bills, on the other hand, have successfully beaten 3 teams. But who have they really played? The Cardinals, the Dolphins, and the Jaguars, who are all a combined 2-7. And the only team that put up a real fight was the Cardinals. But in the end, I have to go with what I said in the beginning of this. Trust your gut, trust your heart. I got the Bills winning 24-17. I think the Bills' defense is stronger than most people think, and they can hold Lamar and Henry to under 300 yards combined. The Bills Mafia has already been trying to book their hotel rooms for the Super Bowl in New Orleans. If they win this game, that will only add to the belief that this season is destiny. Join us on Saturday for the weekend show and see how much I upset the other members of the crew with this pick. Until then, let's keep it football and let's keep it from the hip. Thanks for watching, everyone.